Okay, this is episode 65 of RV Dream Makers, and you can notice we are on the Colorado River, and we are staying across the river. There's an RV park connected to the Riverside Casino there. You can see all the casinos here. We are in Laughlin, Nevada. Well, technically we are not right now. We're in Arizona.
An hour ahead.
An hour ahead, yeah. So over there, across the river, it is an hour later. So,
earlier.
Because it's, or earlier, yeah.
We're an hour later.
We're an hour ahead of over there. So we'll just drive back across the bridge and we'll be back on time. But we're staying here for a week, exploring the area. Going to Lake Havasu, going to Oatman, which come up in later videos. And this episode is...
This is our hikes that we did when we stayed on that side of Tucson. That's the what? Saguaro side?
The southeast side.
There's two different Saguaros. So we hiked two of the falls, and they were really pretty. They were really flowing good, and then came out 2 tanks. Was that the name of it?
3 tanks.
3 tanks. And then it's another hike that we did. It was Colossal Cave State Park. It was just something we tried. It ended up being okay. I mean, it wasn't really, and we didn't really get that many miles in. And then we went to it's really neat, but I tell the whole story in Sonita, or no, it was in Patagonia. They keep a candle lit, and I tell you the whole story about that. And then in that area, we also did another hike at a wildlife conservation area. So it's just some hikes that we did in the area. It's just about 15 minutes or so, so it's not too long.
All right. We hope you enjoy this episode.
We're hiking in Colossal Cave Mountain State Park, and we're just doing a bunch of different trails and looping them together. So a lot of saguaros and different cactus. So I don't know how many miles what this will end up being. We're just combining a bunch. It's kind of confusing in here. We're gonna do one big hike in Saguaro National Park, and then we may drive down just from us. It looked like there was another trailhead, so we might check that out too, because it's close. So
Why does it say Arizona Trail?
maybe it's that way.
Yeah, you can go that way to get there.
So we're doing a 7.1 mile hike in Saguaro. Apparently we've done this one before and I didn't realize it, but we're going to some falls this time and then looping down another trail. So we've just been coming up this part of it to go over these hills. So we got to go up there over that ridge. So we just leveled out a little bit and going down, but then we got to go back up. And there's people way up there and we got to go through there. So we made it to the falls.
And now I'm looking
And then it goes down, we climbed up, it goes down through there. So, pretty neat falls. Even in the desert, there's waterfalls. We left the falls and now we're on the Three Tanks trail. There's not a whole lot out here, but when we've done this before, but we got to climb up here, and then there's some big saguaros and stuff up over the hill and some real neat views of Tucson. So we're on top, and this is the really neat view of Tucson. I mean, you can see really far. So
see, because over on the other side of those mountains is the other
mountains. There's two different saguaros. So, pretty cool view. Hopefully we're mostly done with ups. So, we came back down from down there. Okay, so we stopped at this, it's called Eternally Lit Shrine, and it's outside of Patagonia, Arizona. And it says in the 1940s, just off Highway 82 at the site of the historical John Ward Ranch, which tells about the ranch, Juanita and Juan Tellus built a religious shrine into a hillside grotto. They lit a candle inside and always kept a candle lit to ensure that their son, or in some versions of the story, 5 sons, would survive World War II or the Korean War, or possibly both. These sons survived and the wars ended, but for some reason the Tellus family kept lighting candles every day. They're all dead or moved away now, but the Arizona Department of Transportation built a parking area and concrete steps with handrails to the shrine, and the townspeople of Patagonia have taken it on themselves to keep the candles lit.
Huh. I'm assuming they were probably Catholic.
See, that's the original shrine right there.
In there?
Yeah. And then people added all this. See,
Jeez.
they keep the flame lit all the time.
Yeah, the candles are lit up here. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, some of this stuff's really old in here. Whoa. I didn't realize that was such a sharp step. I wonder before they built these steps how they climbed up here.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if it was just a...
Look at that one. Look at that thing.
Huh. Oh, what's it say at the top there? Read that. So I missed it.
Tellus Family Shrine, begun in 1941, erected by Juanita and Juan Tellus, based on a vow to God for the safety of their sons in war. Rededicated November 18, 1988, the Primera Alta Historical Society.
See, you can tell all this was put in there, this concrete. I'm guessing it was just a rock formation where there was maybe a little cave there. But then they had to shore it up, I'm guessing. Huh.
We're hiking a trail in the wildlife preserve outside of Patagonia, and these are some of the views that we just came across. Now we just rounded a corner and there's snow-capped mountains there. Jody just read that this is a preserve for cats like jaguars and what else? Mountain lions, a mystery cat, bobcats, and something else. But he's like, oh great, and we're hiking in here, but I'm assuming they stay away or they wouldn't have this trail. But this is it's called the grasslands. These are all mesquite trees. They have like one root system. We were just walking down the trail and these are hanging. They're called coyote gourds. And they're just hanging from the tree. There's one there. I thought somebody hung them there, but they're not. They grow. And so they're called coyote gourds when I Google lensed it. So.
Okay, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe. Again, we're here in Laughlin for a week. We're with the Cackleys, who we have been with since Saddle Mountain, the golf tournament,
So about a month
down
or
at
more than a month.
Tucson,
It's been great having
over to
people.
Kofa.
We've never had people travel with us before like that, so it's been really fun having them, stuff to do with them and stuff. But after this, we're parting ways because we're going up to Vegas because Madison's coming, which I'm super excited about. And then they're going down, I guess down over to Yuma.
Over to Yuma.
And then they're
working.
going to slowly start working their way home. But they may come up to Glacier with us, so hopefully.
Back to Missouri. They're going back to Missouri.
Yeah.
They're going to be home by Easter. So it's been great traveling with them.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
We've had to teach them a lot of stuff because they're new to boondocking, and
so they're going to try it on their own. When they leave here, they're going to boondock in Yuma. So.
And then they're talking about already getting a different, going from their travel trailer to their fifth wheel. So we'll try to get have we got much video on? Probably not. We need to get more video on them and their trailer and stuff before they leave, I guess. So, all right, remember that God loves you, but only Jesus can save you.
See ya.